Okay, y'all, so this video is gonna probably be a little bit shorter than the marathons like those Craftsmans were. Just had somebody that I knew message me on Facebook saying that their neighbor had 3 lawnmowers they wanted to get rid of. And these are the 3. And it's kind of like going back to the old days of just picking up free things and trying to get them back running again. And so there's going to be a couple of videos on these. We'll start with the worst. Worst is first, right? And the oldest, most likely. It's the Bilt 220 or 200 self-propel, so 6.5 horse, 21-inch cut. Probably made in the early 2000s, if I were to guess. 04. January of 04. January 28th of 04. So this one right here, I guess they've had for a little while. Self-propel is locked up. All the cables are, actually it does turn a little bit, but all the cables are frozen, and I believe including the self-propel, and it's been sitting for a good little while. I highly doubt I can get that unfrozen, but we'll try. The pull bar is missing on it, and this cable is probably also frozen because this has been sitting outside for a while. Let's check under. We can check the oil. I can't check it because it's locked in place with the compression. That's not really a good sign. It doesn't really have any oil in it. We'll see about this one. I'll make a video on it, but I don't know if I'll, get it. Blade looks in good shape. Deck's a little rusted. Initial thinking for me on this one is to pretty much take all the self-propel mechanism off the front of it and reduce the weight of it and just make it into a regular push mower. Probably just a $50 special there. We'll save that one for a second. This one's if you've seen a few previous videos, actually one of my coworkers, I had basically this exact mower here. Lawn Boy rear drive self-propel, 6.5 foot-pound torque Kohler. This one's been sitting outside for a little while. You can see all the rust and stuff on it. I don't know if the spark plug was even in. I tried to start this one. It would not start on me, so I have a feeling that has an issue with I don't know, most likely either an issue with the spark plug getting spark, or just so gummed up that you can't get fuel from it. I'll try maybe one time on this video here. There was actually so much dirt in the right rear wheel that had been, I guess, clogged up that you probably can't hear it on the video, but you can still hear it kind of clinking around in there. The wheel is actually frozen. I was able to unfreeze it. Good news is the cables are in good shape on this one, so we'll be in good shape here. I think if I can get it running, I'll have to find a cover for it. I think these are notorious for losing their covers, so I had to find a cover for it. And yeah, so that one. And the final one is actually, this is a 2017 model year. Familiar to a lot of people if you've seen some of my videos, that I do a lot of overhead valve brigs, new brig stuff, because I deal with customer returns. So this one's 2 years old according to the gas tank over here. The engine serial number is somewhere. I have to find. They're kind of sometimes in different spots on these mowers, but they're usually right here. Yeah, date of manufacture, actually, it's a very late 2017, so it's not even 2 years old. 12/7/2017. If y'all can see it on the video there, is when this was manufactured. This one quit running, and I figured that this would be a jet issue with the carburetor. Actually, let's check the oil on the Kohler real quick. Looks like it's got a decent amount of oil. All the oil on these is pretty dark. This one's Barrett. This one is touching the stick. It's on the low end though. And to my surprise, actually, I got this one off of the truck over there, and this one actually would run. Let me see if it still had gas in it. All I did was throw a little bit of starter fluid in it to see if it would crank, and it did. Let me show y'all real quick. So probably won't have to do anything to that except clean it up, which is what I'm going to end this video on. These two right here will likely get separate videos coming up in the future. I don't know how far in the future, but we'll see. So next, I'm going to just freshen this mower up. The blade looks to be in decent shape. Wasn't vibrating or really anything like that, so we'll sharpen the blade on it and clean out from under the deck down here. I'll clean it up and give y'all a final look on this mower to round out this video. So, kind of going back to the roots here. And give y'all a better look at the condition of this yard machine's under it. The blade, I mean, if you look at the blade, in all honesty, the blade is very sharp, so I'm not even, probably won't even take it off and sharpen it. I mean, it's got a good edge on it. Doesn't feel like it's been used very much. I've had blades that are much duller than this. That's a really sharp blade. Looks pretty straight too. It's not vibrating. I wanted to show you all the oil as well. The oil, I don't know if y'all can detect that. You see a little gray residue coming out? Probably the break-in oil, so that's probably nothing to be worried about. It's not knocking or smoking or anything, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But apart from that, I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver, clean out from under the deck here, just that grass residue, give this thing a wash, and go ahead and put about half a quart of oil in it, and should have actually a rather nice self-propelled mower here. So you'll see that all cleaned up here in just a second. So here it is cleaned up. It actually looks pretty good. It is only 2 years old, so it should look pretty decent. Really no rust spots or anything like that. Under the deck is pretty typical. I mean, this is actually in just as good a condition as some of the customer return mowers I get. And there'll be more videos coming on that. But I just want to give you all a final start here. It's kind of like the old days. I just get an old mower, fix it, give you all a final start, and move on to the next one. Be a lot of gas, and I'm just going to let it run out of gas because I don't know when it'll sell. But again, starts right up. It was a warm start. It took 3 tries to get it going earlier, just because I had a little bit of oil in the valve cover from where I hadn't ran very much. So I'll show you how the self-propel works as well. So it should be a good, $120, $125 mower. For y'all that do watch this channel, y'all do know that I have a bunch of customer return mowers. There will probably be more videos coming on them. I haven't decided what I want to work on first. If I want to work on this Lawn Boy and the Bilt, Or if I want to go ahead, and I think I'm going to go ahead and work on the customer returns just to get them ready, since I know that they're going to sell pretty well. I have to check the Sun Joe. I might do an assembly video on that if it's new in the box, or I might just leave it in the box, to be honest with you. We'll see. But yeah, so got another one running. Like I said, it should be about $120, $125. Got a lot of projects going on here. The garage is pretty full, depending on when you see all of this. So, kind of got it pretty full here. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and I appreciate the support. See y'all next time.